Hi, for those of you who don't know me, which is mostly everybody, my name is Betsy, the hysterical deaf woman. I have been on the YouTube channel for about 6 years. I took a break for a while and came back approximately 2 years ago. At that time, I've only gotten about 50 subs and very few views. And I have put a great deal of effort day and night, 24/7, for those last 2 years of trying to do daily films and vlogs, which take up most of my time. Um, I have gotten very little response, um, even less people making comments, except for the comments that aren't real are from computer generated people. Um, I'm a little bit suspicious of some people maybe finding ways to get artificial subs from people that aren't real, which is very frustrating to those of us who are trying to put out real content and get a real audience. I've refused to do any of these ways that are what I consider semi illegal. Um, I wanted to find a path to doing this my own way. I do not want to do Hootsuite. I do not want to ask a sub for a sub. I do not believe in all that. And I feel very let down. I've had people who know me for many years, and I've helped on their project and GoFundMe and different things for many years, and they have never written once, not even a comment once. That would take less than a minute just to say, hi, how are you? So I am announcing my break from YouTube and all of social media for as long as I need to regain my social standing, my enthusiasm for the social media, and my mental health. And there are so many stigmas against mental health that I really am getting quite irritated at people that are not supportive of this. Um, I am 80% deaf, and I'm just about 60 years old. I was hoping by now that a lot of people would have grown up, but there's still a lot of that bullying and meanness out there, or people just ignoring you. And like I said, I'm just very suspicious why some people seem to put no effort in their channel while I spend hours and hours of editing and trying to put scripts together and running around with my fibromyalgia and putting myself in danger and really getting no feedback whatsoever, not even bad feedback. um, I don't want to say that I'm jealous. I would say that I'm frustrated, and I'm trying not to take some of this personally. Um, it's gotten to be where I'm very suicidal and I'm very depressed most of the time. And it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it for people to be like that. It was about doing art and thinking you're going to be appreciated for your art, especially when you have mental illnesses and your deafness, you're handicapped or handicapable, I should say. I'm very disappointed in some of the sexual remarks that have been made on social media to me that have nothing to do with my art. um, so, if you need to know what's been going on with me, I would appreciate it. And the only place I'm going to talk is on the YouTube channel and make comment. There's plenty of old videos and vlogs for you to look at to see what I've been up to. Um, but I do not need to be a suicidal. I am completely without any friends. Uh, I I virtually have nowhere to go, like most of you, but I have been this way for many years, not since COVID, since I have no vehicle, um, no job, no way to get work. Now that is also now because of COVID, but the empathy level for people has been next to nothing. And we need to take people very seriously when they start considering to be so depressed that they don't want to be on social media, they do not want to be in the world. um, if you're not going to take a moment with me, please at least take a moment. If you do know somebody like that, these are hard times we're living in, as you know. We need to stay healthy emotionally, and physically. And this is very sad for me to have to take this break because this is my whole life. It's been especially hard on me not being able to hear and put up soundtracks the way I want to. So I don't want to quite say goodbye to everybody. Um, but I do need a little more support, and I do need it on my channel in order for me to continue. So it's been a rough time for all of us, I realize. But let's try to be a little more supportive of each other. I do appreciate the two women in my life, Tasha and Jacqueline, and there's been a few others. Um, and my husband, although we do have quite our moments, has been very supportive all this time. But we've been best friends since the 1990s. It's really nice to have other real people in my life. I don't want to feel like I don't belong in the world and that I need to remove myself from the world. So please take a moment to consider people like that. If you are doing a sub for sub or something that is not quite legal on YouTube, consider how that affects those of us who work at it and the editing up until 1 or 2 in the morning and get up at 7, like I was when I first started this 2 years ago. Um, and then the people who are just doing reality shows basically and bad mouthing people getting so much attention. And I'm not just saying this for me, I've noticed many, many talented women who do filming and singing and even some models that have worked very hard to put together health and fitness and food kind of vlogs and nasty comments on there. um, and I think it was Martha Hunt, and there was many, many comments, very misogynist comments towards women, and there was some ageism towards other women. Please consider how it might affect somebody's life or end somebody's life. I'm at that point. I need to take a break. I would like to come back someday. So I don't even say thank you for your time and effort because she virtually gave me nothing back in return. And it's sad. Um, so to all of you out there who have been working hard 24 hours a day, all the time, I feel bad. I feel sorry. I would like to say don't give up, but I think there's something going on that's not quite legal where people are getting AI, artificial intelligence, and things like that. They're finding ways of getting subs. It's nothing personal. Hang in there. You can always comment on my old videos. I need everybody who's is concerned about me. You need to get on my YouTube channel. You need to be more supportive. I've been supportive with you all this time. I know it's your turn to be supportive of me. I do appreciate Nigel's support also, which I'd like to mention, especially Nigel's a wonderful person. Yeah, I don't want to ramble on. There's just so much to talk about, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining to the point that it sounds aggressive. I'm upset and frustrated and complaining, but let's see what happens. With the Delta going through now, please everybody try to stay safe. That's the most important thing. We need each other. Let's be there for each other.